Madrid's future, but instead of being a rising star, he became a forgotten name on the bench. The issue was twofold: minutes and position. In 49 matches, he played only 219 minutes. That's less than 3 full games across an entire season. Barely enough time to build rhythm or confidence. And when he did get on the pitch, it was mostly out of position. Ancelotti often used him on the right wing, but under his system, that role was rigid and limited. No real space for creativity between Mbappé and Arda Güler. It's starting to remind everyone of one of the most iconic duos in modern football history, Cristiano Ronaldo and Mesut Ozil. Before we get into that though, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you. You see, when people talk about partnerships that defined an era, Ronaldo and Ozil have to be right up there. The connection wasn't just effective, it was pure football art rhythm. Ozil didn't need to look twice. When he lifted his head, Ronaldo was already on the move. When Ronaldo started his sprint, Ozil already knew where the ball needed to be. It was seamless, as if one player's thoughts completed the other's movement. You could almost predict what was coming, yet defenders still couldn't stop it. Ozil's style of play was a perfect complement to Ronaldo's explosiveness. He wasn't about speed or power. His game was built on patience and vision. He'd slow the play down just long enough to freeze defenders, then wait for Ronaldo to peel off his marker. And in that split second, boom! The killer pass arrived right into Ronaldo's stride. It wasn't flashy for the sake of it. It was calculated, deliberate, and devastating. Every assist felt measured, almost mathematical. Now, tactically, this partnership thrived because of how Jose Mourinho set up his Madrid side. His system was built for quick, direct transitions, soaking up pressure, then breaking forward with precision. In that structure, Ozil was a key connector. Goal. You could see their chemistry come alive in the biggest games, against Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid. No matter how tight the match, you always felt that one Ozil pass and one Ronaldo run could flip everything. It wasn't just about assists and goals, it was about anticipation and trust. Ozil knew Ronaldo would make the run. Ronaldo knew Ozil would deliver. That's a kind of connection you can't train. It's instinctive and it's rare. That's why their partnership still stands out even today. It's more than statistics. It's a perfect balance of styles, elegance meeting aggression, creativity meeting precision. When you watch Real Madrid this season, there's a certain familiarity about the way they attack. It's not just that they're winning or scoring freely, it's the way two players, Mbappé and Arda Güler, are beginning to read each other with the same rhythm and understanding that once defined Ronaldo and Ozil. The resemblance isn't forced, it's natural. The same type of passes, the same timing of runs, and the same unspoken awareness. We saw countless times with Ozil and Ronaldo, the creative mind feeding the ruthless finisher. Statistically, the connection is already becoming undeniable. Arda Güler has 4 assists this season, and all 4 have been for Mbappé. On the flip side, one of Mbappe's 2 assists has been for Güler. That means the pair have already combined directly for 5 goals, and we're only 10 games into the season. For a new partnership still finding its rhythm, that's remarkable. But what makes it even more impressive is how balanced it feels. This is the harmony that made the Ronaldo-Ozil duo so effective. You can also see how Xabi Alonso's structure allows this relationship to flourish. Unlike the rigid setups of last season, Alonso gives Güler freedom to drift into central areas, where his vision can influence the game. Mbappé, instead of being fixed to one flank, now moves across the front line, timing his runs into whichever channel Güler spots first. It's fluid, unpredictable, and perfectly suited to both of their strengths. There's a level of trust between them that's building faster, and maybe that's why this comparison to Ronaldo and Ozil doesn't feel exaggerated. Back then, we witnessed a partnership built on vision and precision. Now, we're seeing the same thing, but with a new generation. Arda Güler's calm, intelligent creativity blending perfectly with Mbappe's sharp, explosive finishing. It's the same formula, just with different names. And if they keep building on this connection, it's not just going to bring back memories of the past, it might shape Madrid's future. Because this partnership, if it continues like this, could become the next iconic duo to dominate European football. What's happening right now between Mbappé and Arda Güler isn't just a good run of form. It feels like the beginning of something that could define Real Madrid's next era. Every great Madrid side has had a partnership that set the tone. In the early 2000s, it was Zidane and Ronaldo. Then came Cristiano and Ozil. Now it feels like Mbappé and Güler might be next in line. The reason this duo is so dangerous is because of how complementary their strengths are. Mbappé thrives on speed, directness, and space. Arda thrives on intelligence, timing, and control. One plays at 100 miles an hour, the other slows the game just enough to see what no one else can. It's that difference in rhythm that makes them work so well together. Güler gives Mbappé structure. Last season, most of Madrid's play flowed through Vinicius Jr. Everything was built around him, cutting inside from the left. Now, with Mbappé and Güler linking centrally, Madrid have become less predictable and far more complete. They can attack from anywhere. If Güler finds space between the lines, he can immediately release Mbappé or switch the play to Vinicius. If Mbappé drags defenders wide, Güler has room to operate centrally and dictate tempo. It's the type of tactical balance Madrid have been missing for years. The chemistry isn't just visible in attack either. It affects the entire team. The midfield now looks more confident because they've two players ahead of them who can turn half chances into goals. The defenders know that even if Madrid are under pressure, one well-timed pass from Güler can start a counter with Mbappé sprinting through on goal. That level of confidence changes everything. It brings control and belief back to the side. And when you're developing this connection at a time when both have years ahead of them, if they maintain this understanding and stay consistent, Madrid won't just have a short-term partnership. They'll have a foundation for dominance across Europe. What makes it even more promising is how naturally their connection is evolving. It's not being forced through tactical patterns or rehearsed plays. It's happening organically. They understand space, timing, and movement, things that can't really be coached. That's why defenders struggle against them. You can prepare for pace or technical ability, but you can't prepare for instinctive chemistry. It's a productive duo, but as one of the most iconic partnerships in modern football. Because it's not only about numbers or highlights, it's about influence, how they shape games, how they make others better, and how they bring out the best in each other. And judging by how quickly they built this understanding, it's hard not to imagine where this could go next. The goals, the assists, the coordination, it's all just beginning. But what do you think? Can they become the new Ronaldo and Ozil? Well, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.